kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Up next is our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, to be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
All set to go now from the 35. Running this with Kelly. Solid gain on that play block. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5.
Back to throw now.
Second and 5.
He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Run out left. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Lions' 45.
Send him left out of the slot. Throwing on seconds. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, play action. Looking his fullback now. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. He dodged the tackle. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
A gain of 13 yards.
Go play action on first down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
It moves to second and 10.
Now here he goes on the boot. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Jaguars.
They'll throw it. From the pocket. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
He's going to throw this one. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's on the move, past the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. 7-3 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's dropping back to throw. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and he just exposed them.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
14, Lions 3.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing it on second down. Cut down the field, Golden. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And it sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Give now to the running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back-to-back carries here. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 3rd down.
They've got a man in motion.
6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete left side to Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain.
First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. He can run it. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here's the backup. First throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The That's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going back, it's the handoff. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
Lions 10.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38.
A gain of 12. And the Lions.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Looking in the air here. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards.
Air it out on 3rd. Gets him on the in route. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Number 0.
The Lions ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And like most all of this season, partner, these guys have been absolutely lethal inside the red zone again here in this one.
And as a team, you just love because you spend a lot of time in practice and planning and scripting for success. Can't script it any better so far.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Ward. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
With a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Shotgun snap down to Ward. And that throw just too high for him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Kelly's got it, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Jacksonville in punt formation.
4th down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And as they get set, partner, I imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And that is exactly what they were after, Gronk. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He tucks it and takes off. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Second down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
A 7-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
Rolling from the gun here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up
Second down, looking for options. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's kept up the pace all season long, to the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 49-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he takes it down to the 33. A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the well again. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. To the line and 6. Here we go, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to the 17-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the
Setting him on the dime. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game.
Lions 17.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And that carry on, that's one on the plunge up the gut. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Hand off to the back. Hits a seam at the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line.
36 yards.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Good for the Jaguars. First down.
They give it to him again. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Drawing up the design keeper. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play.
That play straight ahead. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. This is a 48-yard look for it. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. And the 24 once again. It's second and 10. He keeps this one himself. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game drop brings up fourth down. Punt team on the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
To the air with Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All set now. First and 10. Completes another one to Thomas. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
7-yard gain.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Another Jaguars first down.
Another carry for him. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Ward out to play fake. Near the goal line. Touchdown. Jaguars come away with a win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took